Fire yourself. That is the topic of this video. Would you fire yourself right now? So look, I go out and start looking at houses. I start thinking about, why have I been able over all these years to keep doing this business at the level that I do it at, and keep moving forward and get up and go and look at houses and buy more houses and raise more money and find better marketing leads? Well, you know, it comes down to, would you hire or would you fire yourself? And I know that's a interesting statement, but I want to point it out in a way that you might understand it, and that is, think of it as you're a boss, right? You're a boss of your company, and you are hiring employees to run your business. And those employees have tasks, and they have specific skill sets. And if they don't have those skill sets, you know, you as the boss, you have to invest into that staff to get them with the skill sets to perform. Well, you are your staff right now. You are the employee to your business right now. You're starting off and you're growing, and you are that employee. You haven't gotten to a point yet where you're hiring employees, or maybe you have. But at the end of the day, you're still the CEO of your company. And so you got to take a long, hard look and get up every morning. And I want you to look in the mirror at yourself and just ask, would you hire you for another year or 6 months, or would you fire you right now? And that is a real question you got to ask yourself. Would you fire yourself right now? And think about that statement. If you had an employee and that employee was not performing, and that employee was not putting in the time they needed to, and that employee was not living up to the standards that that employee said they would do when they came to work for your company, would you keep that employee working for you? You wouldn't, would you? You would let that employee go. So that you are that employee right now. So are you living up to the standards that you said that you would do when you started the journey of building your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, going out and being a real estate investor? Are you living up to those standards? And that's the question you got to ask every single day that you wake up. Would you hire yourself or would you fire yourself? And that comes down to you realizing that maybe at some points through the day or through the week or through the month, you're not getting the results that you want. Well, that is just a direct line of just not having enough information and not having the specialized knowledge, which can be obtained. Let me be clear on that. It can be obtained. And I want you to know that. So if you're struggling and you're in a position where you're like, look, I'm not getting the results I want, I'm not getting the things that I need, and so you're starting to lose motivation, well, that's just because you don't have enough specialized skill sets yet. And that is something you got to lean in on, and you got to study, and you got to work hard at, and you got to get up every day, and you got to put in the time to get those skill sets. But you're going to have those days. You're going to have days that don't work out the way that you want them to, but that doesn't mean that you don't still hold yourself at a higher standard and you still get up every day and work this business. You got to keep looking in the mirror and saying, good job, I'm going to keep hiring you. I'm going to keep you on for another 6 months. I'm going to keep you on for another year. You've got to put that in. You've got to shake off whatever it is that you feel like didn't serve you or didn't work out the way that it was supposed to work out. And you got to remember, every day's a new day, and every day's a different process for you to gain more specialized knowledge to get to the level that you want to be at. And so I encourage you to push through, find the specialized knowledge, invest in yourself to get the knowledge that you need so that you can achieve the things that you need to achieve. But you've got to remember, hold yourself at a higher standard. Get up every day and put the work in, and prove to yourself that you are the employee that you want to be, and for your own business. So Would you hire you or would you fire you? That's the question you need to ask yourself every day. Hey, it's Zack here with another tip for you. Hope you enjoyed this one. And think hard about that one question. All right, I'll see you on the next one.